Because she was too beautiful, the girl caught the attention of her own father. One day while everyone was out, her father asked her to help carry things to the basement. This was his private space. She had never been allowed in since childhood. The oppressive atmosphere made her inexplicably afraid. She wanted to put the things down and leave immediately, but her father told her to wait. It turned out there was a hidden room in the basement. Her father asked her to help carry the things inside. Thinking it was her father, the girl didn't overthink it and helped carry the items in. Little did she know, this would be the start of her nightmare. The next moment, her father locked her inside. She thought it was a joke and desperately called for her father to open the door, but her father ignored her and walked away. What was going on? She screamed for help, but being underground, no one could hear her. At that moment, she realized this wasn't a joke. Panicking, she opened the storage box they had carried in, only to be stunned. Inside were her clothes and a large supply of canned food. Seeing this, she instantly understood her father intended to imprison her here. The thought was terrifying. She immediately tried to open the combination lock, but it had been tampered with. If the wrong code was entered 3 times, the room would lose power and water. Even the air circulation system would stop. Helpless, she grabbed a flashlight, using its faint light to search for a way to escape. She noticed a vent on the wall. Without delay, she screamed for help through the vent, but it was futile because the vent was blocked with soundproofing material. And so, the girl spent a long day in the room. As night fell, her mother and sister grew frantic. They contacted all of Xiaomei's friends, but no one had heard from her. Meanwhile, her father sat there nonchalantly, telling her mother and sister to go to sleep. Perhaps Xiaomei would be back by morning, but by the next day, Xiaomei still hadn't returned. Her mother had no choice but to call the police. She explained, Xiaomei had always been obedient and responsible. She wouldn't run away without a word, and begged the police to help find her. But just then, her father interrupted, saying Xiaomei's clothes and luggage were missing, and that she had mentioned wanting to travel the world, so he suspected she had run away temporarily. His explanation successfully misled the police. The police said, Xiaomei was an adult, and free to go wherever she wanted. She would return when she was ready. They should just wait at home. He would file a missing person report, and so Xiaomei lost her last hope. Trapped in the basement, day after day, she endured for long days. Then suddenly, she heard movement outside. Clearly her father had returned. Seizing the opportunity, she hid behind a pillar, waiting for her father to open the door.